Leaders utilize self-awareness and social awareness to adapt their style in any environment. Adaptability from a place of self-awareness will allow leaders to communicate effectively, gain commitment and cooperation, and minimize conflict in order to build overall effective teams. There are basic tendencies, if you look at the blue circles, that are associated with each style. Folks that lean toward the dominance style are direct, fast-paced, and skeptical, while folks that lean towards the steadiness style are warm, friendly, and patient. Why this is important for self-awareness purposes and teams is that natural conflict can live in the variations of our tendencies. Leveraging DISC gives us a common framework and common language to discuss things that could be uncomfortable or feel personal. Notice that with the four styles, there are also areas of opportunity. Ds can stand to listen more, have patience, and make sure to explain why. I live in that world. S's can work on being more direct, initiating more, as well as saying no more often. The fascinating thing about our areas of opportunities and an illustration of how teamwork can make the dream work is that the good tendencies of a style are a potential conflict for an opposing style. But within that conflict is a bit of what each style needs to mitigate around their opportunities. So here it really looks like our dominance and steadiness are opposites, and their tendencies and areas for growth, therefore, are opposites. However, both can learn from each other, and in this sense, the D needs more of what the S does to naturally show warmth, be supportive, and the S needs more of what the D does naturally, in terms of being direct and fast-paced. So again, having this information gives us a very clear way to see commonalities, but then also leverage the strengths of others, while at the same time knowing where conflict might occur so we can proactively plan for it in our day-to-day interactions. At this point, I want you to please type any questions that you might have in the forum about tendencies and areas for opportunities. Speaking of conflict, I just want to reiterate that it is natural. And if we think back to Patrick Lencioni's 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, if we avoid conflict, we are never going to go up that pyramid to achieve results. We must engage in healthy conflict. We can proactively plan for and mitigate conflict in healthy ways using our DISC profiles. The DISC platform that we have as an organization allows us to make matching reports. The example on the screen is a pilot that took place in El Paso. All El Paso principals took the test and were matched to all final assistant principal candidates so that they could see where potential natural points of conflict may live. This allowed principals to proactively think about possible norms within their lead teams based on the potential needs of each person on the team. These matching reports allow us to see potential roadblocks when walking with someone, potential benefits of you working together, and tips for working with a person. And so this is just a really awesome report as we think about how we can operationalize using our DISC assessments. Now, absent the matching report, the personalized style index that starts on page 17 of your report is an invaluable tool to leverage as you interact with others from a place of self-awareness and self-management. The style index touches on the priorities for each style, behavior aspects, and also includes a vignette to paint a more holistic picture of each style. In this example, the DC style priorities, challenge, results, and accuracy. This translates into goals around independence and personal accomplishments, DC styles judge others by their level of competence and common sense. They influence others via their determination and high standards, but then overusing their strengths can lead the DCs to be blunt, sarcastic, or condescending. Under pressure, they can become overly critical and they fear failure. A DC style could increase their effectiveness through displays of warmth and tactful communication. And then in the summaries, what's helpful is that it'll give you details related to how you may feel or have trouble relating with each style. This is a really great way to think about how you might be perceived by others as you plan to engage with those who have different personality styles. In the forum right now, I want you to go ahead and type in one thing that you learned about yourself from the Personalized Index page. Again, and that's on page 17 of your report.